Hello. Hello children. Okay, now we have finished with many lessons and enough of poems. Today we will switch on to a bit of grammar. So today grammar topic is pronouns. What is it? It is pronouns. So you are very well versed with what are pronouns. You have studied for these many days. What are pronouns? Pronouns are the words that are used in place of nouns in a sentence. Okay? In a sentence. Where they are used? They are used in place of a noun. Okay? Now for example, now Miss Suma is my teacher. Okay, first one you have named her as Miss Suma is my teacher. She is intelligent. Again, instead of telling Miss Suma is intelligent, Miss Suma is hardworking, instead of that you can write Miss Suma is my teacher. She is intelligent. She is hardworking. So such cases where again and again repeating the nouns, you will be using the word she. So that is called as a pronoun. Okay. So what are pronouns? Pronouns are words that are used in place of nouns. Okay. Or by now it is clear also for you. But now let us go to the types of pronouns. So how many types of pronouns are there? Usually we have a, but for your standard I think 5 are enough for you all to study. So which are the different types of pronouns? The first one is personal pronoun. Second one is relative pronoun. Third one is demonstrative pronoun. And fourth, interrogative pronouns. And finally, reflexive pronouns. And one more which is emphasized on that is also called as emphatic pronouns. So these are the now pronouns you are going to study today. So how will you use these words? How will you use them instead of nouns? Okay, in the personal pronouns, we have it as first person, second person and third person. First person means I. When you begin with the sentence with yourselves. The first person, you have the words I, we, me and us. Okay. In the second person, it is you. You are doing, you are coming, you are writing. That is the second person. And when this is third person, what happens? He, she, it, him, they, them. So these are the words used in personal pronouns. So for example, personal pronouns are used in places of the persons. Personal pronouns are of 3 types which are as follows. So which are, how are they sorted out? First person we have the word I, we, me, is. And second person is you. And third person is he, she, it, they. Okay. So what are these called as? They are called as personal pronouns. Now coming to the next type of pronouns, that is relative pronoun. They relate to those nouns which are being used before them. They also join 2 sentences. So what is the criteria here? They join 2 sentences and they relate them. They relate 2 sentences to each other. For example, this is the boy who always sings a song. So what is this? You are relating 2 sentences. First sentence, what it is? This is the boy. What is the boy doing? Who sings always. So what is the reflexive pronoun, relative pronoun here? Who. Okay. So this is the boy who always sings a song. It is relating the 2 sentences. They are joining the 2 sentences. Such type of words are called as relative pronouns. Examples. One more example. This is the road which leads to Jantar Mantar. This is the road which leads to Vijayanagar. You are speaking about the road. This is the road. Where it leads? It leads to Vijayanagar. Which leads to? So which is the word here? Relative pronoun is the word which. So what are the words used here? Who, whom, which, that. Who, whom, which, that. These are the relative pronouns which can be used rather. Now coming to the third type of pronouns, that is demonstrative pronoun. So what is demonstrative pronoun? These are words that are used to point out any objective. Particularly when you point out something, that they are called as demonstrative pronouns. For example, this is my pen. What you say it as? This is my pen. I cannot take any pen and say it is mine. But this is totally mine. I am stressing on this. So this is my pen. Okay. The words like my, your, this, that, these, those are called as what pronouns? Demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these and those. You are stressing on that. You are telling, yes, this particular pen is mine. Examples, this is my pen, that is your pen, that. Particularly you are telling that, which one is there. These are my books which are kept here. They are my books which are kept. Those are your books kept there, but particularly you are stressing there. That is called as demonstrative pronouns. The words used here are this, that, these and those. Okay. Now coming to the next type of pronouns, that is interrogative pronouns. As you have all studied, what are interrogative sentences? Interrogative means nothing but questioning. Question. Okay, wherever the question comes, that is interrogation. Interrogation means what? Questioning. So what are interrogative pronouns? They are used in order to frame questions. So when will you use that? You will use them to frame the questions. Example, whom do you want to speak to? You are asking the question, which particular person do you want to speak to? Whom, who, which, whose. Such words are used for interrogative pronouns. For example, whom do you want to speak to? Who wrote this novel? You are questioning, you are framing the question, but you don't know who is that person. Who? Okay. So who wrote this novel? Which is the tallest tower in the world? Which? Again there is a question. Then whose bag is this? So coming to interrogative pronouns, which are the words you are using. Interrogative pronouns, which words are used? Who, whom, which and whose. Okay, is it clear? Now 4 types of pronouns you have studied. Coming to the last part, that is reflexive pronoun. The pronouns that are used as the objects in the sentences but refer back to the subject are known as reflexive pronouns. For example, now I solved this quiz myself. And I. Okay. These are reflexive pronouns. I myself. Of whom are we talking? We are talking about me. I. Who solved this? I myself. We are stressing on that I myself means absolutely me. Such type of pronouns are called as reflexive pronouns. Or he himself went to the market. He is a pronoun, but again you are giving stress on that particular word. He himself, she herself did solve the problem. She herself went to market. So such words are called as reflexive pronouns. Okay. Example, I solved this quiz myself. My brother fell down and hurt himself. Whom did he hurt? He was hurt by himself. He fell down and he hurt himself. So he and himself, I and myself, which we are giving a stress, they are called as reflexive pronouns. Now there only you have one more little nearby to that is also called as emphatic pronouns, which you will not be studying this year. But that is also a sort of reflexive pronouns which are called as emphatic pronouns. how they are sentenced. He himself told me everything. When the pronoun is used just after the subject or word which it is going to refer to, it is called as emphasizing pronoun. Okay, in reflexive pronoun what happens? I solved the quiz myself. Here in emphasizing pronoun, I myself solved the problem. Okay, it is coming immediately after the subject. Such sentences are called, such words are called as emphasizing pronoun, and if it comes after the object, it is reflexive pronoun. But you can remember all these 5 which are there for your syllabus. So these are the different types of pronouns which you have to study. Remember, who is used only in reference to any person. Who is the one who opened the door. Okay. Whose can be used for both persons and things. Okay. Now whose. Who is used only for persons. Whose can be used for both persons as well as things. Whom also indicates the person only as who. Who is the one who stood first. Okay. So there who is only for person. Which is used for animals and things. The cow is the animal which has 4 legs. Okay. There which can be used for persons as well as animals. That is used for persons, animals and things. That is the pronoun where for everything you can use. That is for persons, animals and things. Okay. So this was all about the pronouns which you have to study. I will post some exercises where you can mark and write. Okay. You can mark. I hope it is very clear. It is a very easy chapter. So finally what we are going to end up with? What are pronouns? Pronouns are the words that are used in place of nouns in a sentence. Which are the types of pronouns? Personal pronouns, relative pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns as well as emphasizing pronouns or emphatic pronouns. So which are the words used here? In personal pronouns we usually have the words I, we, me, us for the first person, you for the second person and third person it is he, she, it, him, they, them. Okay. Now coming to relative pronouns we have the words who, whom, which, that. And third one, demonstrative pronouns where we use the word this, that, these and those. Where you are telling those are my books. This is my table, like that. Then fourth one, interrogative pronouns where you will be framing questions. Interrogation is nothing but framing question. The words used here are who, whom, which and whose. Right? Then finally, reflexive pronouns where you say myself, himself, herself. I myself did this work. She herself went to the market. He himself got hurt. So you are reflexing that. You are putting stress on that. So these were the 5 types of pronouns which you studied today. I hope I am very clear, children. I will send the exercise. Try to do it. Okay. Have a good day. And just if you have any grammar books at home, just go through it again so that you will be thorough in this chapter. Okay. Have a nice day. Good day. Start studying.